Alright, let's start. Today I'm breaking down Faber Residence at Faber Walk, what I love and I'll watch out for. 3 reasons why I probably will not buy this unit. And for those of you who shortlist this unit, 3 reasons why on the flip side, I will buy this unit as well. If you are aiming for Nan Hua Primary School, you want the quieter, low-rise enclave within the park connector living, but you're okay with being not that doorstep away from MRT station, this review is probably for you. In fact, this review is for everybody. Be it you like the development or think that you like this development or you don't like this development, would like to see my review on why I would not buy this development. Alright, so stay tuned till the end. I'll share a little bit of what I feel, what I think, and what's more important in terms of a little bit of pricing, pricing on what the developer will probably price it at, and who should definitely not buy and who should probably buy here. All right, so do a little bit of summary of the agenda of what we will be covering here. A little bit of you know, kind of whatever that we have right now on the fact sheet of this particular Faber Residence. And then later on, I'll share 3 reasons why I will not buy Faber Residence. Then talk a little bit about prices. Talk a little bit about the location. Talk a little bit about how are we going to go into approaching it as investment property, and then subsequently 3 reasons if you are looking to buy in here. What is 3 things that we do like in this Faber Residence, and then some. Then subsequently, lastly, looking at the surrounding, looking at the prices in the surrounding, and whether it holds up, be it in the longer term, middle term, or longer term. All right, first up, we're in District 5, Faber Walk for 99 years. Leasehold property is a low density plot with a gross floor kind of a height of about 1.4, roughly 399 units is going to be here. So a kind of boutique development, not super mega site like the likes of the last few kind of development that is being fully sold at Lentor Central Residence, Spring Residence. The developer is a joint venture led by Guacoland and Hong Leong. Kind of very reliable track record. It sits beside the Sungai Ulu Pandan and the Ulu Pandang Park connector. Of course, higher floor you most likely will have I don't know because it's kind of low rise whether or not you are able to get the Pandan reservoir view. Most likely not. Right, the park connector network is fully reopened after slope strengthening in 2024. Great for daily jog, cycling, or if let's say your kids stroller time. All right, next, let's go on to a little bit of project updates for you guys. 2 bedrooms to 5 bedrooms. I mentioned just now 399 units in total. Guacoland, TID residence, and also Interpret investment, which is Hong Leong per se. Right. So walking distance to the upcoming Jurong Town Hall and Pandan Reservoir MRT station. That's upcoming. Whatever that is, we have right now, which is the green line, we have Clementi MRT station as well. Directly beside the Jurong Innovation District, which is going to be kind of your second CBD as it unfolds later on throughout the years. All right, so here we are at the Faber Walk site. You can see the red color pointer here. Faber Walk site is they bought it at about $900 per square feet per plot ratio. Later we'll talk a little bit of the break-even price. But most likely it's going to launch about that $2,000 per square feet mark. If let's say you are looking at in this year, right, 2025 or 2026, what is going to be launched around this same price I pointed out in terms of the arrow for you already. The next site that is nearer to the west side region, we have the Zuzai Avenue. I think it's going to be called the Sand if I'm not wrong, right? So it's $1,900 per square feet. And then next out on the east side, we have Tampines Avenue 11 site is probably going to be the $2,100 per square feet for all my IST out there. Okay, of course, one thing really stands out is being highlighted here, the Bayshore Road area. It has been bidded for, when it come launch, it's probably going to be launched around at $2,800 per square feet range. All right, so these are the unit mix, right? It's on screen right now. Of course, it's still subject to the final survey. A lot of information is still not out here right now. So I'm just giving you kind of what I have gathered, right? I like that it starts off with a 2 bedroom layout all the way to a 5 bedroom layout. In my opinion, houses around there should be more own stay friendly. That's why they have go off straight away to a 2 bedroom, all the way to a 5 bedroom. 2 bedroom not many, 20%. 5 bedroom also not many at 5%. Generally, most of it will be that 3 bedroom layout type and your 4 bedroom layout type. Right now, because of the harmonization effect, the 3 bedroom is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, even smaller than what previously. Of course, these are all usable space. You don't have that high ceiling volume is being counted. You don't have aircon latch. Everything is usable space. So 797 is probably the very compact, in my opinion. If I imagine, most likely it's gonna be like a 3 bedroom but an open concept kitchen. The 818, 861 most likely is going to be the closed kitchen concept. Your 1033 is probably the 3 bed, 3 bath. This two is 3 bed, 2 bath. And then this one is going to be your 3 bed, 3 bath. People call it premium, people call it deluxe or whatever, right? So in my opinion, the 1033 is going to be very, very popular because from what our underground experience of selling Park Clematis, right, your 3 bedroom and also your 4 bedroom is going to be very popular in this region, especially because it is 1 km from Nan Hua. So whoever they're going to come in, just take advantage of that Nan Hua advantage, is going to be here for at least 6 to 8 years or more, depending on how old is your kids when he or she is enrolled. Okay, so your 4 bedroom 1119 is going to be comfortable. Most likely your 4 bed, 2 bath or 3 bath here. I'm not sure whether the 4 bedroom comes with a private lift or even the 5 bedroom. A lot of the information is not out yet, so I can only kind of infer from whatever is available out there. Okay, so this is a unit mix, more of a own stay property as opposed to your kind of pure investor coming in to buy, 4 years later sell kind of thing. So for people who are looking to buy it mostly for own stay, I think this is quite nice. So you don't have kind of like your TOP time, then all your neighbors, you have a lot of people, selling and then re-renovating and stuff like that. Anyway, TOP time, a lot of people will be doing that anyway. All right, next we talk about developer. Developer, we have a 3 JV. All right, so they have also have experience doing things like good residence, your luxury, your Leiden residence, record-breaking price, and also notable entrepreneur has been staying there. Right, your Martin Modern, Midtown Modern that have just come up, Mayor Mansion, newer development that they have developed recently. Right, next, let's go ahead and talk about the master plan. A look at the master plan around here. Most likely, all right, this has been done already. This has been done. This is Faber Residence. All this has been done up. This is, of course, Park Clematis. This is the en bloc site here. This is your, if I'm not wrong, this is the Nan Hua. This is Triling. This is Nan Hua. So, education. This is something that draw people in the Clementi region. That is also why I think one of the reasons why a lot of HDB around here are getting the crazy price. And of course, on the corner here, we have Clementi MRT station. So you can see here, right, going from Faber Residence to the Clementi MRT station, not super straightforward. Firstly, you cannot walk AYE, and you have to kind of go into all these places before you can go out in here. So if you're driving in here, you cannot hop onto here as well. You're gonna come out in here all the way. I don't know, right? Maybe here. Maybe you can go out. So it's gonna be out of a drive. So it is not for those of you who are looking at right next to an MRT station kind of project in here. No MRT station. So if let's say you are looking for an MRT project, I think you can and you can go out from here already. But if you're staying on, I think these are some of the reason why the prices are at such, right? So Spring Hill Residence, we have a very, very good sale. I think 90+% sold, January average at about $2,100+ per square feet range. So right here at Faber Residence, a lot of people can argue that this is a more developed, more mature estate. Why is it going for around the same price with the Springleaf Residence, Lentor Central Residence, where it is a new development, nothing around in here because of the fact that it is not so near to the MRT station. But good thing is that kind of like a waterfront living, right? You have that Sungai Ulu Pandan here. Right, it's going to be low, right? So it's not going to be like Park Clementi, it's going to be very high. So there is a kind of distinction between Park Clementi's competition over there and also Faber Residence. If we are talking about newer development that is developing around there. Of course, we have older one, Faber Crest, waterfront at Faber, just right beside it. Of course, nearest to the Nan Hua region, we got Triling, got Regent Park, and etc. etc. A little bit far-fetched. Trying maybe we can compare. Later we'll show you a little bit of the comparison and then walk you through it. Of course, uh, right at this moment, if let's say you are finding value in this property analysis and would like to kind of show some support for us, go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. We are doing a lot of this project analysis for you. And of course, subscribe and get notified firsthand where we are launching new project analysis like that for you, so you don't miss out. Of course, if you feel that we are not saying the right things and you think that we are not giving you value, of course you can unsubscribe later on. So go ahead, give us a thumbs up, like us, subscribe to us, and thank you so much. All right, you at this point in time, you feel that whatever we have mentioned to you is helpful for you to make a little bit more informed decision on your next investment purchase or your next own stay property. Go ahead and let's chat before you make really that $1 million investment, because the three bedder is probably going to be nearer to that 2.5 to $3 million mark today. And of course, scan there you go directly link to the WhatsApp chat. If we could give you a second opinion, a bit of blind spot spotting for things that you may or may not have seen through our 10 plus years of experience in this field. Next up, and the surrounding region, we can see this is the master plan mark. So very, very low rise development all around here. These are high rise. But of course, around here, we are all landed property zone. I like that there's a small little green belt right in front. We have water around, it's quite nice. If you go ahead, you can see that mainly we are around that 2-story semi-detached zone, meaning that all your neighbors are going to be 2.5-story semi-detached, going to be any higher. You probably will be kind of like the highest around in that region. You are blocking some of that view actually because of your landed property neighbors probably have a worse view. But it's rumored to be kind of like 9 different block in here. So depending on the facing, you probably could look at the Sungai Ulu Pandang. Some of the block could be facing the AYE region. Some of the block most likely will be facing the semi-detached zone, will be the nicer zone in my opinion. And of course, sun will be facing this way, Commonwealth Road region. Of course, this is a north-south facing. So here is north, south, W, and east, right? So whoever that is facing that Sungai region will definitely get in that western sun. So you're gonna really trade off whether or not you want that view or the downside of that western sun. I'm not sure how the architect gonna combat this, but it is kind of tough to kind of avoid that western sun altogether. Okay, next, we zoom out a little bit. We can see that here we have the MRT station. Right here is the Faber Residence. So you can see that there is a lot of development has upcoming already. So last time we have the Park Rivera, Vista Grand, Twin View. These are all happening around here. On the opposite side, we have your Park Clematis. We have your Triling, which is the older one. We got Regent Park. We got Faber Crest. We got your waterfront at Faber, and now subsequently here we have Faber Residence. I would say that it is mature already. If you're talking about this region, there is simply no more other land on this side of the highway here. So you're gonna buy in. If people want to kind of stay in there, want to be newest one, this is it already. So this forms a little bit of that moat in here for people who are looking to come in. There is no new one that can kind of look at. They have to look at resale already. All right, if you are zooming a bit further away, who are the people that are most likely, for example, upgrading to come into Faber Residence? One, of course, will be surrounding condos, surrounding HDB that are coming in. Of course, a big one will be Clementi HDB. So whoever that have MOP or whoever that have been staying in there for a long time now is looking to upgrade. When the HDB is going to be crossing that $1 million mark, they're coming back with a lot of cash, flush with a lot of cash. They are able to kind of go into that 3-bedder, 4-bedder. That's great is that the 2-bedder is kept small for a limited number of investors that are holding on for the medium to long term. A lot of them, if let's say you are selling it, investors selling it at the 4-year mark to that 6 years mark, you're selling it to the next upgrader. Your upgrader will be coming from the Clementi region. Bukit Timah, not much kind of upgrader because of your HDB. Right sizer, yes, your landed property zone, most if they would like to, if possible, they will kind of jump into that Clementi region. Faber Residence is quite nice area. Your Bukit Batok, a lot of upgrader. I'm just worried that they probably have to add on a bit of saving after the MOP profit together with your down payment to be then able to kind of afford your Faber Residence. There's a lot out there. I think in Bukit Batok, a lot is coming in here. Of course, in Bukit Batok itself, we also have the Tengah region nearby. In the medium term, after they are done, after they have MOP, they will definitely make a killing in there in terms of their profit because they have get in really on a affordable subsidized region. Next, we have Jurong region. Jurong region, we have quite a selected number of HDB that is up for MOP soon enough. We will also have landed property area that might want to kind of move nearer to the central region by selecting the Clementi region, or because of the fact that maybe children of that landed property owners, MOP upgrader could be drawn to the fact that good schools nearby. Not just Nan Hua, Qifa is also nearby as well. Of course, the famous Bukit Timah belt later on in the secondary school time or even the tertiary education, your junior college or poly times of Bukit Timah is a great area to be staying nearby or at. So probably here, you jump out to here, then probably jump up to here. If they're considering here, they might kind of right size to Clementi region. Jurong East is a very, very big part as well. These two Jurong area is very, very populous, very dense. They're going to come into the Clementi region. All right, so this is the price region. You can see in here, blue line is the core central region, new sale. Yellow is the rest of central region, new sale. And also red color line represent the outside central region, new sales. Right where Faber Residence is the OCR region, but it's quite close to the yellow color zone, the RCR region. So launch price most likely is going to be the middle between these 2 points. Of course, the RCR is transacting average about 2007. The OCR is transacting about the 2008, 2009. Actually, new launch wise, they're going to launch near the 2001, like I mentioned. Of course, core central region is about that 3002, 3003 range. So I'm expecting Faber Residence to be launched around that $2,100 per square feet, $2,200 per square feet on the average, meaning that will be most likely your 3-bedroom price. Okay, so in fact, I think it's quite fair. It's going to be launched around somewhere around here. Next, price break even. So there are 3 bidders for this piece of government land sale. In the end, Guaco Land got it. Oasis Private Limited, there's a JV as well, also come in. Not very different from what is being bidded, right? But in terms of this is per square meter. If let's say we're going to multiply 9687.6 multiply by your per square feet range, 10.7639, you get, it's actually divide, not times, 96.6 divided by 10.7639, we get about $900 per square feet. That is your break even on the land cost. Nobody do break even, right? So these are your details in here. So very nice. I grabbed this off Edge Prop. They actually have done up a break even in terms of your land, construction, etc. etc. The break even cost is estimated to be 1682. If the developer 1682 multiply by a typical 15% of your margin, that will equate to about 1934 plus per square feet. That is the actual break even, right? Break even kind of price 1934 plus your margin is gonna be 1934. In my opinion, I don't think they will be launching at this price. Again, a bit nearer to that $2,200 per square feet is more reasonable. So most likely gonna be getting that 20% margin in here. Okay, next, the prices around resale. These are all the prices that I plotted out. Like I mentioned, your Faber Crest, your Waterfront and Faber. This is Faber Residence, Parivera, Twinview, Whistler Grand. Oh, Definity as well. The older one. We got Park Clematis, the new kid in the block. Record-breaking deal recently. If you want to, you can check out news. Got the trialing next door to Nan Hua Primary School. So these are the price of resale. Like I mentioned just now, I circled it up for you. This is just a summary. The price of resales are at such. Park Clematis, being the newest kid in the block, are the highest right now, average about $2,100. close to 2002, which is gonna be near to the launch price. So in my opinion, Faber Residence is let's say they are launching at the 2001, 2002, is quite reasonable. Of course, Park Clementi is a mega development that is closer to uh, the MRT station. Okay, so next we go back to new launch price. So what I would think is gonna be the launch price, in my opinion, 2000 to be great. I think it will kind of sell out if let's say it's in the 2000 range, but most likely it's not gonna be $2,000 per square feet. Most likely 2001, $2,200 per square feet range, right? So look out for this, and also this is gonna look out for this, right? The red color arrow that we pointed. Of course, if you are keen, these are based upon whatever that we have find, very initial information here. A lot of deep dive, we can't go directly into it. If let's say you're interested in Faber Residence and would like our second opinion on this, or you want to bounce off idea with us on some of the pitfall that we identify nearer to as and when more information is coming up, right? Go ahead and scan that QR code on screen right now. Let's chat before you make your $1 million investment decision, right? Scan for a free property discussion in here. Again, put this up on screen, the project updates here. The target preview is on 3rd October. After that, a 7-month period. Target launch is going to be 18th of October. Of course, 3rd is when all the information is going to be released. So if you want to chat just before that or after that, we can do so, right? Give you our opinion on all this. With more updates, such as the prices, such as the layout, such as the stack, such as where the block is gonna be. And of course, we can have more educated guesses, inference, and also analysis in terms of that. All right. So if you are keen on others launches other than this, right, can go ahead and chat with us. Your Xeon Grand is coming, your Sky Holland is coming, your Penrith is coming as well. The 3 reasons why I will not buy Faber Residence, firstly, is because it's super far away from MRT station. If you are looking for convenience-wise, that will be quite tough. Number 2, AYE road noise, right? And West Sun is tough if let's say these are factors that you don't like, right? And lastly, this being the last plot in that area, you are talking about first mover advantage, this is the last mover disadvantage already. So there are 3 reasons why I will not buy Faber Residence. 3 reasons why I will buy Faber Residence is firstly, these are the last plot. So everybody else is forced to go ahead and buy the resale property, which you currently will become subsequently as you become the first owner. Number 2, Clementi have multiple $1 million HDB, and after which they are able to kind of go in to become your buyers for Faber Residence. And lastly, the 3rd reason why I will consider Faber Residence is because of the proximity to Nan Hua Primary School. I think this draw a lot of upgraders, this draw a lot of kiasu parents into Clementi and buying for that low-rise development as opposed to that high-rise Park Clematis region over there. All right, so that's it for my project analysis of Faber Residence. Stay tuned for more. As always, remember, call home quarters and start packing.